If you're trying to achieve something, if you're trying to get somewhere, if you've got a goal that you're trying to chase, the only way that you're going to achieve it, the only way you can get to where you want to go is by putting in the reps. The only way to achieve growth, the only way to grow is to put in the reps. You see it in the gym. It's the most obvious example. You have to do more reps with more weight, continuously put on more weight as you go to the gym more, as you become more consistent. The same applies for everything else in life. Most people don't get this. In business, relationships, self-development, whatever it is, whatever you want to get better at, whatever you dream about, you can't just become it overnight. There's no such thing as an overnight success. And if there is, then they're not going to hold that success for long. Let me tell you something. There's two ways to look at this. There's a very easy way to get success. You can scam people. You could get lucky, and luck does exist. And you could make a lot of money, or you could achieve that thing that you want. But actually retaining it and keeping it is a whole nother level. You might build a really successful business. You might be the best in your industry. You might be the best in your position. But the thing is, people get comfortable. You'll become more comfortable as time goes on, especially if no one tries to take your crown. But eventually someone will come up in this world and take it from you. Or technology will change. Or the way people market or do marketing will change. Something will change that will force you to either adapt or you'll die. And we see this already right now. This year, 2024, over the last few years, we've been seeing this happening to a lot of companies. I speak to a lot of business owners, a lot of CEOs. They've built a business that's very successful. They're earning millions of dollars a year. And they're struggling now to get more customers. But they've managed to get to that level over the last few years. So what's changed? The way people buy has changed. Social media has come about only really in the last decade or so. There's now AI. There's more technology. There's more ways to do things. There's better ways to deliver a service. There's better ways to market yourself. A few years ago, it was all about ads. Now it's about being organic. My point here is that things change very fast. You can get the success very easily. And you can be lucky about it. But if you don't put in the reps, you're not going to be able to maintain that success. And if you don't stay on the ball, you're not going to be able to maintain it either. I spoke to someone just recently, and they asked me, how am I good on video? How have I been managing to be consistent? And when I got this question, when I asked me this, I thought it was such a strange question because I don't think I'm very good on video whatsoever. I'm trying to be a lot more authentic because I know that authenticity is the way to win these days. But if you don't know me, I've got a company where we create AI-generated videos for enterprise companies, IT companies, typically any innovation-driven business. This is for someone or, an organization that they want to build a brand for the company instead of a personal brand. It's good to have both, but so that's what we do. I don't want to get into, the main details because that's not what this video is about. So we're able to build someone's company brand. And so through doing that, it's actually a way for people to market their business, market themselves, market their authority and knowledge without them having to be on camera because we have AI that clones their voice, clones how they look. And, we can just create videos in mass for these companies and they don't have to film anything. So when someone said, how am I good on camera? I don't even think I am good. I think it's just from putting in reps. I'm trying to be far more authentic these days. Whereas before I used to just script it. And if I look back at my previous videos, what I would do is, if I look back at them now, I find them so cringy to look at. But what I would do is I would literally think of the topic that I want to create a video on. And then I would write the topic, all the details. There's a lady over there. She's pushing a buggy. We're in a resort right now, as you can tell from behind me. So she's making a lot of noise, but we're not going to stop the video. We're going to keep doing this. Yeah, where was I going with this? We'll wait for it to move. So like I said, I look back at these videos and I just think they're cringy, but I had to start somewhere, right? I had to put in the reps to get to where I am now. I'm making a video, I'm posting this online and I've got noise in the background. Hopefully the fountain's not too loud. It's not going to be perfect. When I first started making videos, I wanted them to be perfect. The thing is, nothing is ever going to be perfect. Even just speaking on camera, I make mistakes all the time. Sometimes I'll edit them. Sometimes I'll leave them in. Sometimes it's important for you to see that nothing is perfect. I wish someone could show me this years ago. I'm starting to realize it. But I'd only get to this point where someone can say that I'm good on camera, I'm good on video, because I put in the reps. You know, I've adapted, I've transformed over time. At first, like I said, I was scripting everything literally down to the word. I wanted to sound intelligent. I wanted to sound articulate. I wanted to be someone that I wasn't. I wasn't very authentic. And over time, I realized that this was just like leading to me procrastinating. It meant that I wasn't creating as many videos. I wasn't authentic. I wasn't drawing the audience that I wanted. And I realized that I had to adapt because I want to be able to pump out videos. I know YouTube is the future. I know video content is the future. That's why my company creates video content for businesses. And then the next level up will be AR and VR, maybe holographic stuff. Who knows? I mean, you can already see it in billboards, advertisements out there in major cities, you know, in Manila and New York, things like that. You know, you've got these advertisements that kind of pop out at you. Again, technology, you've got to stay on the ball with these things. So I know it's the future. That's why I'm doing it. I'm putting in the reps is my point. And so you, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you are, whatever you are trying to achieve in this life, you have to put in the reps, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to be better at video editing, you just got to keep doing it. You got to keep putting in the reps. When we hire new video editors, we have a process. We've got a program where they start, you know, at level 1 and they can kind of elevate as their skills go up. Or you have to put in the reps to get to the next level, to go higher and higher. Just put in the reps, guys. There's no overnight success. Don't let the internet fool you. Don't let social media fool you. Don't let anyone tell you that it's easy. Nothing is easy. I know that's not what you want to hear because everyone wants a pill. They want a magic pill. If I do this one thing, I'm going to get to that level. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I was stupid enough to think that years ago. Not anymore. I realized that it requires time, effort, consistency. You have to be focused. You have to be determined. You just got to do it and accept that with time, you're going to get there. You're going to get more fit if you go to the gym more often. You can't do it in one day. You're going to get stronger if you go to the gym more often. Same applies. Same applies to business. Same applies to your skill set. Same applies to your own self-development, your own, you know, personality, your own growth. It applies in everything in life. So as soon as you accept that for yourself and you actually accept it deep in your heart and you just know it for real, then you'll start enjoying the journey to get there. Because let me tell you, once you achieve that goal that you're looking for, you want to make 10K a month, you want to make 100K a month, you want to make, you know, $1 million, $10 million a year for your company, whatever it is. Once you get to that goal, the goalposts move. Once you bought that sports car, you're looking for the next sports car or the next big thing. It's always going to change. So put in the reps, accept that it's going to take you some time, but as long as you're consistent, you put in the time, you're going to get there. Just like making YouTube videos. If you want more people to come to your business, you've got to create video content on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it is that you're selling, wherever your target audience is. Put in the reps, create the video content, get it out there, be consistent, post daily, twice a day if you can. Make sure it's valuable content, of course, but just do it. I promise you. If you create 200 videos this year on YouTube, 200 long form, 10-minute videos just like this one, there's absolutely no way you can fail. Those videos will compound over time. If you go to the gym every day, 5 days a week, right? Give yourself a rest day, a couple rest days. If you go 5 days a week, I guarantee before the end of the year, probably in the next 90 days, you're going to see a significant difference in your body. And it applies for everything, for business, for brand, for video content, getting better as a public speaker. So that's like I want to try and improve on personally myself. One day I want to speak on stages. I think right now I don't because I don't really like public speaking. But I think that's, you know, where I'm headed. I'm going to have to go in that direction. I'm never going to get there. I can't do it tomorrow. I have to put in the reps to achieve those goals. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. See you in the next one.